Hello ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to show you how to boost performance on Fallout 4 on a gaming laptop. So first what you're going to do is you're going to go to Document, alright, open Documents, you're going to go to My Games folder, then you're going to go to Fallout. This folder is going to be made after you open the game once, like the first time. So after you find a folder, open it, then you're gonna have 4 files in one folder. So these are your original files from the game. So before you do anything, you're gonna have to create a new folder and name it backup. What you're gonna do is, because there's a lot of settings in the game, and if you don't know what those settings are and what they do, you might end up doing something that might break the game. So what you're gonna do before anything, you're gonna have to select all of the original files and copy them and paste them in your backup folder. After that, you're gonna have to find a file called Fallout 4 prefs. What this file is that it has all the settings that you will find in the game. That's gonna allow you to increase or decrease to give you more performance that you already have. So first you're gonna right click, scroll down to properties, and you're gonna have a read only. If it's unchecked, you don't need to do anything, but if it's checked, you're gonna uncheck, apply, and press OK. Because mine is already set, I've already set my settings, I'm not gonna uncheck that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the original one and see if it's like the settings of the original game. So these are the original settings. So what am I gonna do is I'm gonna go to my Fallout 4 prefs, which are the settings that I changed. So I'm gonna close this one first. So I'm going to show you what you want to do. There's a certain amount of settings that you will want to change. You're not going to change everything in the settings file, but there are certain amount that you will want to change to bring up more boost into your game. So I have 16 gigabytes of RAM, and if you have like 4 or 8, I don't know how this is going to work. It might work, it might not. But let's just give it the benefit of the doubt and just go for it. Just do a leap of faith, whatever. What you're gonna do, you're gonna go right on the beginning where it says display, and you don't need to change the first one. You're gonna go on the second one, be enable, not the second one, the third one right here. Be enable rain occlusion. It's gonna be on 1, and you're gonna put it on 0. Then you're going to go to BSAO, you're going to put it on 0. Eyeshadow map resolution, it's going to be higher. I think it was around 274, if I'm not mistaken, or 600 something. So let me go on the original file and see if it's there. I'm going to open the other one right here, eyeshadow map resolution. Yeah, it was on 2048 right here. You're gonna put it on 64. The UI shadow filter, you're gonna put it on 1. Then the UI or the shadow filter, you're gonna put it on 1 as well. The FB length split direct shadow, you're gonna put on 0. I'm just gonna close this one. You don't need that one. Everything that I'm highlighting, I'm gonna go right at the beginning. This one you're gonna put on 0. The fourth one you're gonna put on 0 as well. Eyeshadow map resolution you're gonna put on 64. UI shadow filter you're gonna put on 1. If it's already on 1, you don't need to change it. Just keep it on 1. UI or no shadow filter you're gonna put on 1 as well. FB length split direct shadow, if it's already on 0, just leave it on 0. I max focus shadow, you're gonna put it on 1 as well. I max focus shadow dialog, you don't need to change that. I don't even know why I highlighted it. This is important. F shadow distance. If it's on a higher number, you're gonna have to put it on 10. Alright? F direct shadow distance. You're also gonna have to put it on 10. Now, you got here IMAX decals per frame. You're gonna put it on 0. I think it's gonna be on 1, put it on 0. The other one as well, IMAX skin decals per frame, you're gonna put it on 0. Now we got the lighting, and the lighting you're gonna put it on 1. The first one, be volumetric trick. Sorry about that. Be volumetric lighting enable. You're gonna put it on 1. I don't know why I messed that up. And you got the eye volumetric lighting quality. You're gonna put on 0, because if you have it on, for example, on 3, it's gonna be on high setting. And if you have a low-end PC or a low-end gaming laptop, you really want to put it on 0, because you don't want that lighting effect like consuming huge amount of FPS. B-force, ignore smoothness. If it's on 1, you'll just leave it on 1. Now, these two are very important. These are the level of details, the log. So the fade, what it's gonna do is, if you put it on a lower number, trust me, you don't want to put it on a lower number. If you put it on a lower number, it's gonna be very hard for you to see what's in front of you. An enemy might be like 5 feet in front of you, and you will not see them unless they're like 1-2 feet in front of you. They will just pop out of nowhere and attack you. So the F-Mesh LOD level 1 fade distance, you're gonna put it on 4000, and the F-Mesh LOD level 2 fade distance, you're gonna put 1600,000. All right. Now let's go to the resolution part. This is the height and the width of the resolution. This is the best setting you want to put your resolution in the game. 800 by 1600 to boost more performance on the game, so you don't be like 25 to 35 FPS. So now we got anti-aliasing. You're gonna put it on 0. You got IMAX anisotropy, you're gonna put it as well on 0. Full screen, leave it on 1. Put it on 0 if you like wanted widescreen, not widescreen, borderless, widescreen as well. Leave the borderless on 1 as well. So this ones you don't need to change anything. So by going down here where it says F-Mesh LOD, these are the numbers you will want to put on your file. What I did, like before I put these numbers, I decreased the numbers for like, I removed the 2, I put 1, like 1048. I removed the other 2 being 1844. I left this one to 1950, and the other one I put it 1600. And what I saw in the game is that I found it really hard to play the game when the enemies were really not showing on my screen. You could see the tags above their head, but you couldn't see the enemies unless they were like 1-2 feet away from you. So these are the numbers you will want to put. I'm going to highlight all of them. These are the numbers you will want to put on your file. Unless these are the original numbers that are on your file, you don't need to change them. So let's scroll down. Also, the one that says B topmost window, you're gonna put it on 0. It's gonna be on 1, just select 0. Scroll down right here. F max focus shadow map distance. You're gonna put it 450,000. If it's higher, just put 450. Here you got the lighting shader. Put on 0 the B screen space reflections. The B screen space subsurface scattering, put on 0 as well. Now we're gonna find the lens flare on image space. You're gonna put it on 0. The lens flare is the lighting projected by the sun. When you aim, or even if you face the sun, you can see like a tray of lighting. You will want to put it on 0. The depth of field, put it on 0 as well. So now let's scroll. Now you got the LOD, the level of detail. You got all of this. You're gonna keep it on these numbers specifically. Put these numbers that you see on my file. Now you got grass, and you're gonna change it to 0,000. I don't know if that's a thing, 0,000, whatever. Let's scroll down. These ones you don't need to change them at all. Blur motion, put it on 0. It might be on 1, just put on 0. Scroll down. The decals, put it on 0. The B decals. Put these ones on 0 as well. All the ones that I'm highlighting. The terrain manager, leave it like this. Just leave the other ones like this. You don't need to change these ones. So right here down to blur shader, you're gonna put 0, because who likes blur? I don't think gamers love blur. I think blur and shadow are one of the main things that can eat a huge amount of performance on your game. Meaning your game will run very slow if you have those two turned on, especially shadows if it's on ultra and you have a low-end game laptop or PC. Trust me, you don't want shadows nor blur on. Just keep them on 0. Right here. B use blur shader, put it on 0. And B high dynamic range 0. These other ones, just keep it like that. When you reach the main, you'll find this one, right? F sky cell refade distance. You're gonna put it on 50,000. Now scroll down. I don't think there's any more to change. I think that's all that you have to change to make it. The water doesn't affect that much. You don't need to change it at all. I didn't find any difference changing the water. Unless if you put it all on 0, you will not see the water, but if you step on the water, you will hear the splashing noises. So I think that's it. After that, you change all the ones that I highlighted. You're gonna go to save. After you save, right click on the file, go to properties and click read only. You're gonna click read only, and if you don't, what happens if you don't click read only? What's gonna do is, if you don't click read only and you just start the game, the settings will reset and you're gonna have to do that thing all over again. So when you press read only, apply OK, it's gonna fix on those settings. It's gonna lock them up and use those settings when you open the game. So this is how you do it. I'm gonna open the game to show you guys that that's how you're gonna boost performance. So like I said before, if you have like very low RAM, like 4 gigs, I've never tried Fallout 4 on 4 gigs, so I don't know how it's gonna, what's the outcome on that part. So I'm gonna start the game. Because I have 16 gig, the game just runs well. with those settings. I'm gonna start the game and I'm gonna show you how it runs. So be tuned.
Something, Scabbard?
Shopping at night?
Everyone in this city's always in shadow. Chill out is what I say.
Officer?
Word is something bad went down in the old Museum of Witchcraft up near Salem. Would anyone